I've been in the athlete warm-up area before every event thus far, and it started early this morning with a lot of excitement, a lot of chatter. Just before heavy DT here, as guys were warming up, not much chatter, very slow, very methodical. You can see that this day has taken quite a toll. The second thing to watch, after 100 pull-ups and the snatches earlier today, heavy DT is going to come down to the grip. Whose grip can last the longest, I think, will be the deciding factor this afternoon. Susan, you have won 66% of the events so far this weekend, and that unofficially puts you at the top of the leaderboard. What do you have left in the tank for event number 7? Well, talking to the women before the event, you'd be hard-pressed to know that they're actually in the CrossFit Games competition. They were all smiles, not dealing with any visible stress, and I asked them, do they feel the pressure on being on Richard Froning's team? And they said no, because no one knows who we are. They just fly under the radar. They're enjoying themselves. They thought they had a really good day yesterday and are ready for all events today. So you mentioned earlier in the week that you're really enjoying the team competition. It's a lot of fun. Was that kind of waning from the individual competition for you?
Yeah, a little bit. It's shared suffering is fun.
There's a couple ways to maneuver the slug once it's up on the athlete's shoulders. The most successful is to actually have the slug sagging in between the first and third athlete. They've been the most successful with the men. The ones that aren't as successful, when the slug is either hanging over the front athlete or behind the back athlete. So watch for that. The teams that can have that slug kind of sagging in the middle, as long as they're in concert with their lunges, look to be able to finish a little bit quicker. A couple more events for today. How do they set up for Mayhem Freedom as you guys try and work your way toward the podium?
Those 30-pound wall balls will be fun, 20 for the girls, so we'll see. We should be good.
There will be a lot of discussion of people on the bubble, and I want to highlight Vicky Good because she's dealing with a double bubble situation. Right now she's in 9th, but her training partner and brother-in-law is currently 11th in the Masters 60-plus division, Lance Schaefer. So there's a chance if both of them can put up top 10 performances in this event. They'll both be in the final later this afternoon, and they really push each other and inspire each other to potentially make it on the podium. Nick, 347 pounds, you are the leader so far on the clean and jerk. What was going through your mind when you missed the first one?
Well, as bad as it is, when I got up for the jerk, I almost questioned myself.
I've been keeping my eye on Joe Scally because after I spoke to him after the sprint course obstacle, he said he needed that performance. He's dealing with a little bit of discomfort in his arm, so he's a little bit concerned with the clean and jerk. I've been watching him so far flipping the pig, getting it up to his shoulder, no problem, and as he gets it overhead, he's slowing down just a little bit, but no signs of that discomfort from his arm just yet. Dan, it's been a grueling CrossFit Games for you. You faced a lot of adversity. What is the key to staying mentally strong throughout the 4-day competition?
Really, for me, it's just kind of just keep going. I kind of had the attitude after yesterday, kind of just to survive.
Spencer Hendel, you have the top time thus far on event number 10. Now, Saturday is typically moving day here at the CrossFit Games. You put together some good performances. Do you feel like you're getting stronger as we head toward the final day of competition tomorrow?
I don't know about getting stronger, but the body's feeling pretty beat up, but mentally, I'm trying to stay strong, trying to stay mentally in it, and that's what's going to keep me going for the rest of the weekend.
So you have a good support system here, including your dad, who is a professional athlete in his own right. What kind of advice has he given you today and as you get toward the final day tomorrow?
Just do exactly that. Stay mentally strong, stay in it, because you're going to beat some guys because they're not mentally there.